You might see them every day and not take notice. A hybrid school bus or delivery truck going about their daily routines, an electric car recharging outside the local grocery store, or a commercial lawnmower running on propane fuel. Alternative fuel and electric drive vehicles are becoming more commonplace in every facet of our lives. But the charging stations and fuel depots that support these vehicles, the technicians who repair them, or the first responders who might encounter them at the scene of an accident all likely owe a portion of their existence or expertise to ARRA funding. Developing the infrastructure for alternative fuels has up to now been a chicken and egg proposition. Both vehicle makers and fuel providers have been understandably reluctant to commit resources in the absence of customer demand. Through 25 Recovery Act grants, the Department of Energy's Clean Cities program has been able to encourage both to grow in tandem. We visited a few projects to see the results for ourselves. Parcel carrier UPS has purchased 48 liquid natural gas powered big rigs, and with that guaranteed customer base, it made fiscal sense for Clean Energy to expand its LNG fueling network across the West. This new station is a vital link in UPS operations between California, Arizona, Nevada, and Utah. With it, these rigs can do a complete trip between Las Vegas and Ontario, California on one fill-up.
LNG is the cleanest fuel available for diesel trucks. It's cleaner, it's cheaper, it's domestic. We're charging $2.79 a gallon when diesel in the area is running $4.50, $4.55 at this moment.
Stimulating partnerships between fleets and alternative fuel providers is rewarding all of us with reduced dependence on oil, reduced vehicle emissions, and more cost-effective transportation. For the residents of Boise, Idaho, it has also meant a little extra sleep on trash pickup day. Republic Services used an ARRA grant to install a time-fill overnight CNG refueling system at its parking facility and to help them buy a new fleet of CNG-powered refuse haulers. Not only do they save money with lower fuel and maintenance costs, but the new rigs are 7 times quieter than the old diesels, meaning fewer noise complaints from the citizens they serve.
What started here and was successful here in the Boise market has carried throughout our company from coast to coast. And we now have 14 new stations under construction and fleets coming online where we ordered over 500 natural gas trucks just this year alone.
And in Connecticut, ARRA funding has prompted 2 taxi companies to join forces and make a clean switch to natural gas, and in the process granted new freedom of movement to thousands of wheelchair-bound residents. Metro Taxi of West Haven and Yellow Cab of Bloomfield are the first companies in the country to take delivery of the MV1. A purpose-built wheelchair-accessible taxi made in South Bend, Indiana's former Hummer factory by VPG Automotive. The 2 companies split an order of 140 MV1s and 70 Ford Transit Connects, all running CNG, and both have installed public access CNG fueling stations. These are just a few examples of public and private interests working together. And it's not just about CNG. Similar projects are underway in more than 36 states, helping to deploy more than 8,500 advanced technology vehicles and also build nearly 1,600 fueling stations for electric charging, propane, natural gas, E85 ethanol, and biodiesel. In fact, $300 million of DOE Clean Cities Recovery Act awards have stimulated private investment in nearly $1 billion worth of alternative fuel vehicles and infrastructure projects. There is no magic bullet for cleaning up our automotive act or reducing our dependence on petroleum. What works in Wisconsin may not play in Peoria. But by investing in local initiatives as well as national programs, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act has succeeded in laying the groundwork for a clean driving future that all Americans can benefit from.